Right now. What happened? Right now.
You smell that? That's fire. Roll it up, lock it in. You're in the hole now. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Real ones only, now you already know. Jokes too raw, that's how we roll. Welcome to the madness, this fit got soul. Yeah, beam dango, been the spark since day one. 5 years deep, still blazing, still fun. That's cracking jokes that'll roast your whole soul. Might bring the farm gas straight from the phone. This ain't no safe stream, this a wild zone. Where your weirdest finally feels at home. We smoke loud, talk real, no sugar on top. Life's messy, we just make it hot. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Cannabis kings with the comedy flow. Game night giveaways, burn it slow. VH fake, it's the realest show.
What up, what up, what up, everybody? What happened?
A pill popping animal. What's going on, y'all?
What's happening? What's happening?
Hey, I haven't gotten any shares out yet.
I got a few out of my
Back is so fucking tight. Insane. Fell asleep on the couch last night.
Oh. What up,
In
Chrissy?
other words, you got kicked out of the bedroom. You did something bad, right? What's up, Chrissy?
Ew.
Chris.
Ooh.
Everybody's evening.
I wonder if these work.
Did you go over the comments in our private chat there, miss? Like from last night?
What, your tattoo?
Yeah, about the tattoo. Did you see that?
I told you to be careful about getting a tattoo. You got to really think it out and make sure it's something you want on your body for a long time. And you let somebody that didn't pay attention do your tattoo.
Yeah,
Well,
it looks like
I didn't pay attention either, though.
he showed him the button and he said, "This is what I want," but never told him what it said. So they just looked at it.
Like, so what? Was this person's vision that bad, or was this person that drunk, or how did they fuck something up that they had something to look at?
They didn't actually fuck it up. They didn't actually fuck it up.
They didn't really look at it. Hang on.
It's because they only did the outline, so the eye looks like a T because of the outline. But once they do the shading, they'll be able to close off that F a little better and the T on the other side of the eye, and it'll be correct.
Yeah,
you just got to when You just got to make sure when they start the shading, you let them know that's an eye in the middle there, and they have to shade it accordingly. Like,
I'm gonna have that colored black. I'm gonna have it totally black. But I'm gonna do the leaf part. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have
You
it.
can't do it.
no, you have to shade, because if you make it totally black, it's going to stay a T.
Oh yeah,
You have to get them to close that F off with the shading. You know what I mean?
yeah. So I'll have it shaded out. I'll let them know. But like I said, I didn't have my glasses on, and this girl looked anemic. But
Right away, I was like, "Oh, what a dumbass!" But then I went and looked at the logo, and I'm like, "It's exactly correct." Like, when you look at the logo, it looks exactly like that. But the difference is the logo has shading in it.
It really does.
yeah, she just didn't pay attention, and it happens. I mean, I went to a shop,
A little thinner at the wrong spot. That's it.
but see, it looks like the button though.
Yeah, if it's shaded in, it would be correct. You see how the side of the F is a little closed off, and then the left side of the T is. As long as they do that shading right, it'll be right.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying. You've almost got to do it. Yeah, it's gonna have to be in there shaded, or at least outlined. The F is gonna have to get outlined, and the I is gonna have to get outlined, and I would say shaded too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it shaded, but I am gonna go get some color in the leaf though. I'm gonna put some green and probably some yellow, maybe some orange in it. Maybe.
Yeah. I broke out my computer today and started making some designs and shit. My nephew wants me to make him a hoodie, so it kind of sparked my creativity again. Started making it.
What up, Shauna Parker?
Shauna.
Chris, I don't know if I could trust a girl with no boobs to tattoo boobs on me. You know what I mean? The girl that done it didn't even have boobs hardly. She was from Florida, actually.
Well, that's the type that probably seen a lot of it.
No, my wife's breast tattoo was her first one. The wife's tattoo was her first one, and that was last night.
Wait, you mad?
Shauna with 100 stars. Thank you.
No, I don't do that.
Why it's not working? Do I need both of them?
Well, I mean, it's done right, Chris. They got to shade it to make it prominent. They really didn't mess up, but it looked like they messed up. But like they need to shade it.
Actually, I think you pointed out that I messed up. Now that I look at the logo every time, the eye looks like a T.
Yeah, but if you pay attention to the detail, it actually is, it is separate. It just, the way that the T and the F come together, it makes that I look like a T, but it's actually the point of the F is the other T.
It's the T and the F with the I in the middle, and it looks like a T. Without, What up, Jenna? Nah.
Is that a statement or a question?
But it don't look too bad, seriously.
See, when I'm making that stuff, I got it blown up 100 times, so I'm like looking at it, and I got all the detail on my screen. I'm not really thinking about what it's gonna look like when it's shrunk down to a 2x2.
So I don't know why you guys don't realize that the word fat is not a nice.
Just share the picture from the chat. It'll be a better.
Oh yeah.
Whether you're being cool or not.
I was gonna say, if you didn't already show it, I was gonna be like, well, okay, Mikey, unzip, show her the tattoo.
I told her about the butthole tattoo. She's like, I don't think I want to do it if you're gonna have it on your butthole. That's right.
So, what kind of tattoo do you want? Oh, I want fire in the hole. Where do you want it at? No, I just want you to take that needle and grind out my asshole.
Chris, he come up with a good idea though. What was your idea about the
To either put try me
or push
around
me?
the butthole like them toys.
Them toy buttons you push all the
that you
time?
push all the time. It says try me and like Walmart and stuff.
With the arrow pointing at it, said try me.
Mhm.
Do not press. Because you know everybody wants to touch it then.
Everybody else. Even them.
Put uncles only. The uncle entrance.
You ever see the Louis C.K. skit where he was at a museum with some lady and there was a red button as one of the exhibits, a red button, and it had an arrow pointing at it and it said push me. And he walks up and he goes to push it and the lady grabs his hand and she's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm pushing the button. It says push me. She's like, you just push everything because it tells you to. He's like, yeah, I thought that's what it was for. She's like, all right, whatever, go ahead. He pushes it and it just yells the N-word like 3 times. He's like, whoa, no.
But no, this chick was from Florida. She's only lived in Arkansas for 2 years. She's been tattooing for 5 because she grew up in a tattoo shop with her mom and all that shit. Because her mom did tattoos down there in Florida, I guess.
That's what's up.
That's the best, you know.
I might be I might just be like full blown sexist, but I don't think I'd feel comfortable with a female tattoo.
My hand was awfully close to her flat chest the whole time. Like,
You know, yeah.
I get nervous when I get my blood pressure checked from nurses, or I get a hand or an arm tattoo because it puts it right there close to their breasticles, which is I like that. That's the problem because if I squeeze it once, I'm gonna squeeze it twice by accident.
My hand was so close to her flat chest, I almost got a splinter.
Yeah, but that's my problem. When they draw blood or do blood pressures or anything, and they standing over me, I'm like, my hand is right there at your boob, and I have threads in my hand.
They do that on purpose to get your blood pumping.
Yeah.
I got to get them veins visible. You can see my veins from across the fucking room, though. I always tell them, if you miss, like, quit your fucking job. You don't get 2 shots. If you miss the first one, call in another doctor that knows what the fuck they're doing, because like I could hit him and I'm not trained at this shit.
And no, Chris. Yeah, it was beautiful. Yesterday was a good day, man. I went fishing, got out there. The butterflies was out flying around. I even seen a butterfly close up. And when it spread its wings, it had a tattoo of a whore on its back. You know, the tramp stamps, everybody gets butterflies above their butt crack.
That's what I thought you were getting for a tattoo. That's where you should have gotten it. That way.
My wife said no.
She would be the only one that gets to see it because you would hide it from everybody else.
My ass is always hanging out. I got the top of my crack hanging out. I got plumber's crack.
And you
Okay?
think you was a damn plumber.
Yeah, but if you had that tattoo, you would make sure it was hidden. You
No,
would
he
never have
wouldn't.
plumber's
Go
crack.
around showing everybody.
I would show everybody. No, Chris, it looked like she needed some a dozen donuts and probably a little bit of iron pills in her. She looked anemic as fuck.
Now you're body shaming people. That's just fucked up, Mikey.
Well, no, I mean, I feel for her because I know there's some people can eat and never put on a thing of weight, but like this young lady, she was She was a pretty young lady. She didn't have no figure to her. What up, Frank? What up, Kyle? She's as sweet as she could be. You're muted.
I said, who's Santa? This is one that we get often too.
Edwards Pharmacy, Church, Centerville, Maryland. Pharmacist name.
Mess, I
Never
guess.
gets acknowledged. Nobody ever acknowledges the Santa comment, so we never figure out who they're actually talking to.
Probably
I've
mess.
acknowledged it. Just because my beard's white, he calls me Santa.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was talking about either of you. It couldn't have been me, but
Mikey actually looks more like Santa than me, I would think, because he's
I'm
got the
getting-
glasses and
And the
he's,
wire.
he looks like a Santa with a mullet.
like an off-season Santa
I look like a hillbilly Santa.
fishing.
Yeah. You gonna get fishing lures and a new cooler for Christmas. Maybe a boat paddle.
Santa Claus. So it's
Wait.
Mess and Santa Claus. So he's saying Mike.
So
is
then
Santa.
Mikey, I guess, is Santa Claus.
The biggest one.
What up, cat?
You've gotten- like I've heard
Okay.
Santa Claus a bunch of times. Like that's one of an original one that I just don't respond to usually, but I just never knew who they were talking to.
Shit, I've been around, Ronnie. I've been around.
Ronnie says, haven't seen you in forever because she hasn't been around in forever. And then she asks us where we've been. Where have
Yeah.
you been?
Same
Same place
fucking
we've always been. You've just been gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't changed. That was all you, sugar.
You got busy, girl. But it's time for you to get busy, though. I know.
We've been the same losers sitting here doing nothing for years.
Well, I'll be doing something here in the next couple of months. Be getting in the hay field quite often.
Hell yeah.
Denise, what up?
Yeah.
Both my prizes have landed at their rightful owners. Or my prizes
Go.
from the raffle.
So
What?
mine go in the mail tomorrow. Postage is printed out. Postage is printed out. They're all packed up. The postage is on the packages.
Chrissy got a notification said there's a package that's going to be delivered to your a label has been printed for a package coming to your place.
Yeah.
He's like, now when's he going to put it in the fucking mail?
That's the wrong question. The question is, why is he going to give it the USPS stuff to the UPS man and the UPS stuff to the USPS? So it doesn't even matter when it gets put in the mail. It's when it gets corrected and sent out.
Yeah, I have to make sure I do that because there is one that got to go to UPS.
Oh shit. It's all good though.
It never fails. The one that has to go to UPS never goes to UPS. But you know what might go to UPS? You know what might go to UPS? The wrong package that was supposed to go to USPS.
I think I've been to the UPS store one time, and I've had so many packages that should have gone there.
We went there last week or a couple of weeks ago. But I don't use UPS. I just use USP.
Well, I use Pirate Ship, which uses all of them, and it just gives you the best rate
Yeah.
between them. And then I print the label out at home, so I just got to drop them off. You could even have them just pick the packages up too for free, but I don't know. I should do that. That'd be a lot. Y'all would get your packages sooner.
Congratulations, Ronnie. Her seeds are all over the world now.
Nice.
Well, that's me. I got to drive all the way to Searcy to hit a UPS store when I can get a USPS right here in town.
But yeah, if you got a package that you already paid for shipping for, you could schedule a pickup through UPS.
Yeah.
They'll come to your house and get it.
Yeah, I was in there. One guy he got a whole gauge punch. He got like a 6 punch in his ear. We heard that motherfucker scream all the way out front. Another motherfucker 5 minutes later went in there and got his nuts pierced. Didn't hear a peep out of that freak.
That is what done?
Got his nuts pierced. Literally, we didn't hear a peep out of that freak. But the dude who got his ear done, like all the way out in the waiting room, I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, he's getting the ear pierced. No, he went to a plug, though.
2 minutes.
I pierced my ear, and within it was no more than 6 minutes, I was up to a 00.
Well, that's fresh while I can.
Well, if you you do it under hot water, soften the skin for 10 minutes before you start, pop that hole through, and then just slowly put the taper through. That bitch will stretch because the skin's soft, but don't take it out. I made the mistake of taking it out a couple days later, and that shit gushed blood.
Oh.
It'll never go back. This one will never go back to normal.
See, I did mine. I started out with a regular piercing from Walmart. You just get your ear pierced, I had both of them pierced. I did it myself. Then I had to stretch them for that, over the next year and a half. And I went all the way to 0. I went all the way to 0, but when I went to jail, they made me pull them out. And a week later, I come back out, and I was like, shit, I can't put nothing. I could, but I was like, man, I'm good without it. I just don't wear earrings.
I never had the desire to put a hole in my body. It took me over 30 years to get my first tattoo.
There was a lot of times where I had the overwhelming desire to put a hole in my body. First, this one's the one that won't close. It's not this one. So I pierced my left ear, and you only have ear pierced as a dude. So I ended up gauging that one ear, and I was like, this looks stupid as fuck. And I'm going to go through a tiny one in this one. So I was like, I got to do it. I got to go through it and fucking do it in a day. There was one time when we went to Ocean City, Maryland, and
there you go. Hey.
So much
fire in the hole. It's 420.
But yeah, went to Ocean City, and we were rolling on ecstasy. I did fucking 15 pills that weekend, and I had an overwhelming desire to get a hole in my face. I'm not leaving this boardwalk until one of these people put a hole in my fucking face. I ended up getting the webbing tongue pierced. That was pretty cool.
I did end up getting a piercing though. I got my nipple done. Got infected.
You got a nipple done?
Huh?
You got a nipple done?
I don't remember if I got both or one. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. But they got infected. I think I might have got both. And I sweated. I did construction work, so it wasn't going to work out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I liked mine so much I went back and got them done again.
They just kept getting infected because I sweated in them so much.
I tried
and
piercing.
I kept wanting to fuck with it. You know what I mean?
I tried to pierce a nipple one time. I broke through one side of the skin. I pulled it out real quick. I said, fuck that.
Now you got to go the whole way real quick.
Yeah, fuck that.
I did get my butt cheeks pierced so I can put a loop in it and hold them together.
Hold them
It
together.
helps
Yeah.
with the IBS, you know what I mean?
Now you
Yeah.
But when it blows, dude, it sucks because it just spreads both ways, up and down. It's horrible.
like peeling a banana.
Did you pull on it when you punched the clown? You always pull on it when you punch the clown. And it was funny. They had a badass Captain Spaulding design there too. I was like, fuck, that would be badass.
That'd be cool.
What'd you say?
A Captain Spaulding design.
Yeah, Ronnie, mine was the same way. The first time I got my nipples pierced, the first one, when they put the needle through, I didn't flinch. Like, I was like, oh, all right, that's what it is. Second one, I jumped like a little fucking bitch because now I know it was coming. You know what I mean? Yeah, because now you know it's coming. You know the pain that you're about to go through. The first one, you didn't really expect all that. And it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it didn't hurt when I got mine done.
Dude, I always describe it as the worst pain I've ever felt for a split second. It's over just as fast as you feel it.
Yeah, it pops. It's like pop.
Yeah, and it's like, oh shit, like what the fuck? But then it's like, oh, what? Nothing. And then it's just like it throbs a little bit. That's it.
Yeah.
You get that throbbing sensation.
And it swells.
The clamp hurts more than the piercing, I think.
That's what I'm scared more of.
If you got somebody with a steady hand that's not scared to just do their fucking job and get that needle through, then you're good. But if you got somebody that's gonna pussyfoot it and try to fucking slowly push through, you're going through torture.
That's a lot of the reason why we heard that dude last night get his ear pierced.
Yeah.
Because it was this lady of smaller frame, not the one that did my tattoo, but like she was going through like a 6. She was putting a pretty good plug in it, you know, taking out a pretty good plug.
Mm-hmm.
And like she had to push it through. That went through the first one and the second one popped. Then it went all the way through. And it was like, please tell me you made it all the way through. She's like, yeah, I did. But we're going to have to put a taper through it too.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had to put a helmet on.
It's
it.
just like I broke my wrist and I had a pin and a rod in it. So the pin went sideways. The rod's still in there, but the pin was holding the rod in place. And then they have to pull that out like after like 6 months or whatever. I don't remember how long it was. But I went in there and the doctor that started it, he was like, I guess a trainee or whatever. And he's sitting there like trying to like wiggle it back and forth and shit. And it like hurt. Like, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And the other doctor was like, no, you don't do it like that. Walked up and went, "Yank," and had it out, like fucking right out.
Yeah.
So it felt weird as shit, but it didn't hurt.
The worst thing is after that dude got his ear plugged, he had to put his motorcycle helmet on and ride his bike home. And he got a tattoo in his other ear, so you know his ears were fucking throbbing.
Yeah.
I guess it's better than having a Jacob's ladder put in and having to straddle the seat.
Ride your motorcycle home.
That's what I told them guys. I was like, well, at least that motherfucker got his nut pierced, or his nuts pierced, didn't have to fucking ride his bike home.
Yeah.
Honestly, my ears are probably my biggest regret. I wish I wouldn't have done that. But now that they're where they are, I feel like it's like not too overboard to be like fucking trashy, but it still doesn't look good.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of why I didn't go back to it, you know.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't like go overboard and go to the fucking big hockey pucks and shit like that. Like,
You got earlobes that long?
Yeah.
I wish you would have. I wish you would have, because then I could have made fun. Then I could have like made fun of you, and it could have been like kind of justified, you know? Like you're sitting here looking like a cartoon character.
Yeah, that.
You can put your whole hand through your hole.
Imagine it. Just fucking.
Yeah, at least that's a Jacob's ladder, they call it, Lisa.
Can you imagine trying to run? Those things are just smacking you in your face. Like,
What if you go on riding your bike and they start whistling right there?
I'd imagine they'd be flapping like big
Dumbo.
elephant.
That's right, Loretta. What's up, Loretta?
Hello, Loretta.
Yeah, that's when I was in jail. I just didn't even put nothing in there. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm probably over that stage in my life now.
That's for the kids.
No, it's called a Jacob's ladder, Elisa. That's where they get their penis pierced every whatever so often. They get like 3 bars through their penis, and sometimes through the head of their dick, like a bullroom.
Yeah, it goes down the shaft.
Yeah.
And then you hook a chain to each. Then you hook a chain to each side of the ladder.
Pictures are didn't happen.
The ladder with the chains and the bars.
That way, when they rip one out, they just get them all. Pictures are it didn't happen, Jenna. I'm just saying. No, I'm kidding.
What happened?
Jenna said she baited twice today.
Oh shit!
If you want to see pictures of that, you can see them at most piercing shops and tattoo shops. You can ask to see the piercings, and you can look right at a schlong with the Jacob's ladder on it. Like it's right there for you to look at in their
What
books.
up, people? I'm baited, and wait. I don't know what that last word is.
They started putting. Oh yeah, they started slitting the skin and putting shit under it now. Like they pierce people's chests now. They put a Derna piercing in the lady last night too.
We had a tattoo artist at Time Bomb. He tattooed his hairless chihuahua named Hot Rod. His hairless chihuahua's name was Hot Rod, and he tattooed flames on the motherfucker.
Damn.
Had a vet come in and put the dog under anesthesia while he did the tattoo.
Well, I mean, sometimes when they spay or neuter dogs or cats, they put tattoos on them. That way they know they've been spaded and neutered.
Yeah, like a dot though. It's not like a tattoo.
Yeah.
I'm saying this dog has a full body tattoo of flames.
Yeah, that you would have to definitely put that dog to sleep, especially a Chihuahua. They're like skittish dogs already. Like that dog would be
shaking,
traumatized.
But dude, this Chihuahua is actually real chill. It's not like most Chihuahuas. It's like not skittish.
Yeah, because it was fucking.
Walks around like, yeah, motherfucker.
What up, Waylon?
I think he knows he's badass with these flames on him. You know what I mean?
That's cool as shit.
I guess when my dog tells me she's okay with getting a tattoo, I'll let her get a tattoo. But until she tells me any different, I'm not putting one on my dog.
He gets a job and pay for it.
Yeah, she's gonna have to get a job and pay for it too. So.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing, Levi. That's just fucking That's just weird to me, dude. Why would you want to be hung by flesh hooks? That's just
The winner.
flesh hooks. That's just not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. I've been hung by fish hooks. That's too much.
Yeah, that's weird.
What up, kicking Nikki?
What was that movie with the guy from Twisted Sister, the lead singer of Twisted Sister played in it? Strangeland.
Oh,
You ever see that? Strangeland?
I don't think.
Is that what it was called?
I think I have. I know what you're talking about. Was it like Mad Max or something? Like one of them type of movies.
A guy lived in this neighborhood, and they accused him of like being a pedo or something like that. And then the whole town came together and like hung him and like burned him and shit, and then left him there. But he ended up surviving and went to like some mental institution and went to jail and for the crimes and shit. And then he got out and came back to the same house in the same neighborhood, and like, but he was fucking twisted, like.
And see,
Don't know.
I did. Didn't they do the flesh hooks on Saw too? One of the Saw movies.
That's the main character.
Let me put you full screen.
Dee Snider, yeah. It's funny because one of my friends asked what his name was, and we convinced this kid that he legally changed his name to the lead singer of Twisted Sister. Yeah, that's his name, the lead singer of Twisted Sister. Howdy. Is that what they called him? I don't know about it.
Hey,
What up,
Shauna.
What up? What up?
Great movie, though. If you like, I don't even know if I would call it a thriller. Definitely like a suspense.
Now, what was it about? A guy that raped and murdered and what?
I don't remember the crime that he committed. I think it was like
Masturbating to all of his followers.
that. That was it.
So it was a romance novel.
I think it was something along the lines of he's like pedo or something like that.
Oh, so it's a forbidden
like
romance novel.
You said what? What'd you say?
Forbidden romance novel.
Forbidden romance. Taboo romance.
Yeah, taboo romance.
Good Flesh Hooks and Hellraiser too. I've never seen any of the Hellraisers. You know, there's like 30 of them. I don't know if it's 30, but you know, there's a lot of them.
Huh?
I thought Hellraiser was one movie until just like a couple of weeks ago.
I think it's like 8, wasn't it? I don't know how many other. I'll look it up.
Is that where I got what from? So,
And I think there might have been a series too.
Six movie collection.
I never seen any of them. Wasn't
I
my
haven't
favorite.
either. But you can get the 6 movie box set off of Amazon for $16.
6 movies. It's like a fucking Land Before Time.
Hellraiser, that's the one with the pin face or whatever, right?
Yeah, Pinhead.
Pinhead, yeah.
Pinhead, yeah.
It didn't make sense to me. Like, just that character, I'm like, that's stupid. I'm out. Like, Like he looks like
That's like Saw, man. That movie's
he looks like he'd be playing bass for Slipknot. You know what I mean? Like just pins just.
that's like Saw, man.
Yeah,
Like, Saw
but
is
what about Jason? He looked like he could be a guitar or a drummer for Guar or something.
Yeah.
or Freddy Krueger, you know, except well, he couldn't be much of a he couldn't play much because he had
And
to,
Freddy Krueger just looked like he burnt up in a fire.
But they were all still like semi-realistic. Like Jason was just a dude in a ski mask. Freddy Krueger got burned up and all this shit. This dude had pins out of his face.
What about Candyman with the bees?
Still more realistic than Pin Face. That one was just, I don't remember that movie at all, Candyman, but I remember it terrified the shit out of me when I was really young. You ever see Dr. Giggles?
I don't think so.
It was about a doctor in like a mental institution that was like killing the patients and shit. It was like a thriller.
I don't know if I've seen it. If I did, I don't remember it.
I think it was like a mental patient got loose and like impersonated a doctor and started killing a bunch of people.
Sounds interesting.
So I got Waylon. I seen Moyne.
You've seen Dr. Giggles, Waylon? My dad used to put that on when he wanted all the little kids to get out of there.
When my dad wanted all the kids out of the room, he'd put on Debbie Does Dallas.
Yeah.
I'd peek around the corner. And my dad would really get into it because he'd be on a recliner going like this. I mean, I'd see him from behind. You know, he's like really into this movie.
But I could hear my mom, but I couldn't see her. What was that? Was it The Shining?
Oh yeah.
That was good. I don't remember the storyline of that movie at all.
What movie was it? I forgot.
The Shining.
Oh, it was Jack Nichols. I don't remember it either. I watched that movie one time and I liked it, but like you can't put kids in a movie and make it scary with kids, and I can watch it. I can't do it. I can't watch where the kids are the scary people.
Well, the kid wasn't the scary one in that one, was it? Jack
Nichols, the two girls,
scary one.
Two girls standing on top of the stairs.
Was that movie?
No, I don't think it was. Was it?
I think that was something else. Shining wasn't about like a haunting. It was Jack Nicholson.
It was in a hotel.
Crazy. Yeah, like Jack Nicholson was crazy and tried to kill
girls in the hallway of the hotel.
No, was there?
The people.
Yeah.
Oh,
under the stairs. Sorry.
Was it about like a haunting?
Jack Nicholson was
possessed.
I forget.
Yeah, I honestly don't take my word on any of that. I don't remember any of that movie.
It's such an old movie, and I've seen it so long ago I couldn't remember.
I think he was possessed.
Yeah.
I thought he was just crazy.
Johnny.
I saw Dr. Giggles. There's a part 2, I think, also.
Really? I've mentioned Dr. Giggles so many times with so many different people, and you're the first person that I've ever heard.
We're not talking about your pediatrician from when you were a kid that told you to keep it secret.
And John, I love nipples too because nipples, titties wouldn't have a point.
I remember the whole story and everything, like where, like his dad was like a murderer, and the police were coming for him, and he was already born and like a few years old, and he kills his mom. He kills the guy's mom, or the kid's mom, and then sews him back into her womb.
That was Dr. Giggles.
At the very beginning, that's how he was. That's how he was brought up. But then he
Are
grows
you
up to
sure
become
that
a
wasn't Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
No, like he's like the cops discover him like halfway. I might have to like I was.
So wait, he
young.
was born and then born again?
Yeah, I was pretty young, so I
So
would
you're
have
telling
to.
us this is a religious movie? You're saying it's a religious movie?
Not exactly. No, what
Right
I'm
from the
saying is
gate,
I could be
I'm out.
wrong. There's a high probability that I'm misremembering it. I was probably like 12 or whatever. I mean,
Yeah, I was young when I seen that movie, like really young.
did you ever see Pumpkinhead? You
Yeah,
ever see Pumpkinhead? Pumpkinhead.
that's the
That was
one where they
kinda
drove
weird.
the bus over the edge of the fucking cliff, right?
I don't remember that part. I just remember it being like this basically deformed guy that is like, I don't know. So there's like that one was like half mystical, but like didn't really explain it. It's like they were trying to make a Michael Myers, but without Michael Myers. So Pumpkinhead, get it? Halloween, like they were trying to, except instead of a man, it was like a baby that was deformed and then lived in the woods.
I know the Headless Horseman had a pumpkin for a head.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty close, but yeah, there's like a witch in it. There's the witch like curses somebody or something. I can't remember how it went. I was young. Hellraiser is my favorite of all the crazy, like I don't know what you call that, the thriller horror
We
or
were
something
just
like that.
talking about Hellraiser
Yeah, I figured you guys went through all this already, so I guess I shouldn't.
because
What?
honestly, I've never seen it, and as a person just looking at the movie, like with not even any
I'm just
previews,
saying.
just looking at the cover of the movie, dumb character.
Oh no, dude, he's better than Freddy.
I don't know. I like Saw, the series Saw. That was my favorite.
I never did like that one. Jigsaw.
If it can happen though, like I like that shit. Like I don't like when it gets like made up that the dude got pins on his foot. Like
That wasn't that, but that's, you don't like supernatural stuff. Like he literally is from hell, and hell is what made him turn him into that.
yeah, not my thing. I like when there's a house and there's people that come and like try to do some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, not like Freddy Krueger where he's like in the dreams or whatever.
But
I liked-
Freddy Krueger is a little easier to grasp onto because like
What?
really the character's just burned up. You know what I mean? Like, and then
Yeah,
they-
but he's inside people. He's living in people's dreams. Don't
Yeah.
you tell me that's more believable than a person from hell, which is like thousands of years of religion and you know what I mean? Like that's
But
definitely more believable.
even when you go into the dream, you're in real world scenarios. So it's not like he's taking you into this like fucking outer space realm or something like that. He's taking you into a real world scenario. Like so you're
Yeah.
still watching
Now,
just some burned up
You
dude
take-
putting you in a warehouse now. Like
now, you talking about Freddy?
It's
yeah.
very
No, Freddy versus Jason in space. That's like,
He takes you to some fantasy lands where it's
Yeah,
not
they're-
real.
very weird, like a lot of hellish kind of
I
landscapes.
don't remember. Honestly, I haven't seen Freddy Krueger movies since I was like a kid. Didn't they?
The
I
very
think
first one,
because
I
it
haven't
was a
watched
genre.
it.
yeah.
I just haven't watched it since they started mashing them together with Freddy vs. Jason and shit like that. I thought it started getting really stupid. And
Well,
then
if you're talking the first one, the
Jason,
first one was very similar, like very simple. Very no, the first, all of them actually, all of the first ones were very like
like I
they
said, I don't remember. I was young. But again, like Jason, when he went to outer space, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are we doing? He's so
Children of the Corn.
like,
Children of the Corn was another one I couldn't
Oh,
watch
yeah.
because man, it had kids as the scare projector. You know, I just couldn't do it.
Mm.
I never seen it. I thought it was a farming flick.
I never saw it either, but I know I know it was a scary movie. Farming.
I thought it was what is that? The H1. What's that? The Future Farmers of America.
FFA.
First of all, put that meth pipe down, Nika. If you're doing the moonwalk while on the moon, and then you automatically in your parents' room while they're banging, and you're rooting them on, put the meth pipe down.
You're rooting on your parents.
Yeah.
Go, Dad, go.
I would seek rehab and psychiatry.
Mm-hmm. Probably in that order.
Exactly.
Sprout.
Daddy.
What? Oh,
What?
I'm being excited to say or whatever the fuck you were talking about.
Nika? Yeah. That. Oh, that's a quote off Children of the Corn there that Levi was talking about. He who walks behind the rows and the child shall lead them.
Have you seen it's a newer movie called Together?
Uh-huh.
No.
They run into this virus or something that basically starts making their bodies morph together.
Oh, shit. I'm not much into sci-fi.
Yeah.
I like sci-fi, but it's got to be like I like. Hard to explain. Like
I'm not a big
almost
horror
action,
genre.
action sci-fi.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
Something
living
fun.
in space because like Earth was destroyed and we're trying to find another place to live. Shit like that I like, but like some sci-fi I just can't get into.
Yeah.
The dumbest horror movie. I know. So,
The
That's why,
Munchies.
that's why I watch a lot of documentaries. I like that real shit.
dead.
But see, back in the day, the dumbest horror movies were great because you knew there was going to be titties. You knew there was going to be.
I guess that's why I'm such a titty man, because I watched so many of them back in the day that's all you seen was booty. And I'm a big fan of it.
Why are you such a tit man? Well, all the scary movies. What?
All them scary flicks back in the day, you know.
After I think
What was it?
those two were good, and then they started just trying too hard.
Which
I
one?
watched Goldie Hawn's movie back in the day. What was that? Where she played the football coach just to watch her take a bath every once in a while.
I don't know which movie that is.
Yet again, seek rehab first, then psychiatry.
Psychiatry, bipiatry, whichever one you can get to.
You might want to get a psychiatry because they can detox you in psychiatry and you can get that figured out, and then you might not want to go back to using once you get your head straight.
But if he's letting his parents jerk him off and finish him while he's moonwalking, he's on some different kind of drug.
Oh my! I
Yeah,
just
they-
got a strike.
Are they like
To each
following
their-
you?
to each their- they're all consenting adults now.
Sorry.
This sounds complicated,
It does.
and for
Oh,
these
yeah.
reasons, I'm out.
Me too.
But
I don't know, Lisa. I don't know. It's yeah.
It's because Fire in the Hole's gone international. See, so they've got some people. You know, they have they're just different traditions, different customs,
cultures.
and different cultures. Yeah,
Different strokes, different folks.
different strokes for your folks or whoever's.
Hey, who's stroking? Hold on, who's stroking?
What socks do you have on your feet?
seems like Necker's parents are. They're
Remove
following
sleeve
along while
and
you're
lift
doing the
one corner
moonwalk.
of
Like,
film.
they're doing the
Yeah.
whole vacuum cleaner
I'm doing
motion.
lasagna tonight. I'm cooking
I thought there
lasagna
was
tonight.
a middleman get here for a minute. I was like, hold up.
He said, "Count me in."
I'm making it homemade from scratch. I can't hear anybody. Did I get booted?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you do got a beautiful background there, man. So I'm gonna put you full screen. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Ain't that just beautiful?
I shouldn't run the picture. All right.
Sometimes you just gotta look at it.
Why did you just look at that?
Just look at it.
What happened? And there went Waylon. You want to stroke different? Well, there he is.
What, could you not hear us?
I could only hear Mike. So at first I thought everything was fine, and then I looked back and I saw you and Bean just miles a minute, like 90 miles a minute, your lips just flapping. I was like, either they're really fucking with me hard on this one, or
We were just fucking with you. That's all it was.
he was clucking with me.
Oh, well, I'm fixing to jump off here. I'm gonna
Don't
figure
hurt
out
yourself.
for some supper. I had some hamburger earlier, but grandbabies will be here and they're gonna be hungry, so I'm gonna get up out of here. Much love, everybody.
You're loud.
See you, Mikey.
Motherfucker.
Mikey's
Do it, man.
I said, get up out of this motherfucker.
Peace, y'all.
Mikey's our winner today. Congrats, Mike.
Hell yeah, thank you, my man.
Where they at?
We're gonna make it a lot faster next week. I promise.
Said he didn't even try.
Huh?
He said he didn't even try. I don't know.
He said it was rigged for him to win it. Just like I said all along. It was rigged for me to get my ass beat that week. Really? You can't hear us?
Are you serious? You can't hear?
I guess Mikey's the key. Mikey's the key. You know what I mean? Without Mikey, none of this works.
That's funny. He is the producer.
Yeah. Wonder if he can hear us in the background. Can you hear us now?
I can now. Yeah, it works for a few minutes and then
I said without Mikey, it all falls apart, doesn't it?
yeah. It's nice to have somebody with at least one person with a solid desktop, on the live so they can do different things.
Yeah. Such as that.
All around, yeah.
All right. All right. Doctor says I need a backiotomy.
What's a backiotomy?
You didn't have faith.
Go get in the bath, bud.
What's the rapper that Dave Chappelle plays? I want to talk to Samson.
I need a backiotomy.
Yeah, he always keeps him there telling him all his problems. And he's like, doctor says I need a backiotomy. 45,000.
It depends on which one you want to take. Let me see. How? Yeah, guess you could do that.
And one more.
Church,
What?
music hall.
I know.
That's an interesting way to say that.
Humanity. The humanity.
Oh shit! What is it? Fucking Sunday.
Yep.
Dude, I'm fucking stoned.
Yep.
That's good weed I got this time. I
What
wish
is
I
it?
would have got. I wish I would have got a half ounce of the same shit. I'd have been happy.
What
I
is
can't
it?
even read.
Oh,
I'm
you
trying.
can't.
I'm trying to read it. Package Tropicana Gushers.
Nice.
Tropicana Gushers.
I like candy flavors.
It tastes like gas. It's real good.
Let me get him set up, and I can go down for a dab. Seems like you guys might be getting to be that time.
Word, son.
Thanks, Ted. It does feel weird, like when John Doe comes in, like, I'm sorry I'm late, Father, and I'll be like, that's all right, son. I'm like, all right, I can play along to an extent.
Did you wash your hands?
Right? Did you handle that hot dog water again without washing your hands? I got some. Look, I'm trying not to eat so much bread. I cut way back on bread. But I got a loaf of banana bread. It's not like banana bread like the dessert, you know what I mean? Like where you'd have somebody make a, banana nut bread. I don't know if you guys like that kind of bread, but it's kind of almost like a dessert. But this is like banana, but then it's also like sandwich bread. It's crazy. I don't know what to do.
But
What to think
like,
of it.
it's not as strong as a banana flavor.
I haven't tried it. I'm just gonna see what's up.
I think he's lying to himself.
I'm not lying. I'm a bunny. That's what my son would say.
Fucking losers. Nah,
I had to, I had to change how I spoke to him. I said, "Oh yeah, okay." You're not telling me the truth instead of saying that you're lying.
Gabe with 100 stars. Thanks, Gabe.
Thanks, Gabe.
Dude, coming in, swinging.
Just a swangin'.
Doing the Balls Johnson dance. Wait,
What song
what?
is that? You're a country guy, country music fan. What's that? Just a swangin'. What's that? How's that? Like an old Conway Twitty song or something like that?
Uh,
I can't think of the rest of the lyrics.
Never heard it.
yeah, I need like at least 2 more words.
I know. I'm doing 10 things at once, so can't think of. Like I keep thinking of you and me go fishing in the dark. That's not the same song though. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Something about like on the porch swing or something like that. Out on the back porch swing. Like 100 country songs are all just meshing in my head right now. Trying to think of one. Impossible. Like the other one is what?
Nada. How you doing today, Gabe?
What's the other one? Never mind. Way down yonder on the hoochie coochie or whatever.
Chattahoochee.
It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
It gets tighter than a yeah.
It gets hotter.
Oh, my bad.
Way
That's a good
down
one.
yonder in Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
It's fun to break that one out at karaoke. It loosens up the bar a little bit after they hear a bunch of people singing, trying to sing songs they can't sing. You can't fuck up with a funny song.
That's why you gotta learn chocolate salty balls. And that's the best song to carry to karaoke. If you can do chocolate salty balls and do it deep, like Isaac Hayes.
You figure
got
most of the times karaoke's at a regular bar and half the bar didn't know it was karaoke. They don't want to hear your like, so if you can break up that fucking like attitude with some funny, you might be able to get the whole bar in on it. Step back from a long day. A Friday night. I got there's a fine line. If I get too drunk, I can't like keep me away from karaoke because I think I'm like the best singer in the world, but I'm up there drunk talking. Like, one time I went up, old friend went up to sing a song together, and I did my part. And I look over at him, and he's just like staring at me. Like, come on, man, go! It's your turn. Like, yeah, I killed it. What are you doing? He's like, let's get out of here, dude.
We gotta get out of here.
Like, I guess I didn't kill.
You killed something.
I was
Killed the mood.
and it fucking me.
Did he tell you what song it was?
Yeah, I know it's "Bottoms Up" by Brantley Gilbert.
He's like, bottles up.
Bottoms up.
Yep, that's right, son.
Good thing. Basically, a lot. Well, did you enjoy the ride at least? Stream Moonshine did everything better. Yeah. And so we tell ourselves when we're drunk. I'm a superhero.
So just don't expect to get your bloody black backpack back.
You know, I never sang karaoke. Well, I won't say that. I did one time. I sang one line of karaoke when I was drunk. But I sang karaoke when I was sober. I never had, like, even though I had that liquid courage, I still didn't have enough courage because I know I sound like shit when I sing. So, like, I was like, no matter how drunk I get, I'm never like, yeah, I can sing because I know damn well I sound like shit.
You just gotta find the songs that go well with your voice.
You would think,
Right.
you would think, but when I don't have that voice in my ear to keep me on key, it still sounds horrible.
Yeah. I think almost every time I sang karaoke, I was drunk. It's usually at the bar. So, what else are you gonna do?
I
don't know.
Dude, I went and so I don't sing karaoke very often either, and I happened to be drunk enough not too long ago, like last year or something, when I was down in Quincy at North Adams Hemp. We went to this like karaoke bar place, and I thought, actually I don't even think I had been drinking. I was just stoned enough, and I get up there to sing a song that I actually know. And the song that plays is like a slight different remix, and I'm just like, what? What? No, not like this isn't how it goes. Like,
it completely throws you off.
Yeah, I was like, the one time I thought I was gonna do good, and then it just blows up. All right, tab time.
Shit, I'm out of weed out here. Oh well.
I'm out of flour right now too. I might just wait because
it's just been the house. It's just been the house, and I'm not gonna have it ground up by 20. I'm already high. I don't need to smoke anymore.
That's okay. You guys don't have to smoke with me. I'm gonna smoke with you.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, oh yeah, 7:10.
Yeah, you can take it down.
That's the next 20.
Don't want to tango with him. Sorry.
Another reason why I've been getting so high is I did eat an edible earlier today, and then every time I smoke, I get really high. That's probably why every time I smoke, I'm like, damn, this is good weed. I forgot the edible.
It's one way to fool yourself. What, Bean?
So I'm pretty fucking big. Yeah, so random. I don't know why I just thought of it. What do you think about them putting bass on the Mint?
On what?
What do you think about them putting bass on the Mint?
It was a matter of time. I'm surprised we haven't already.
I still can't tell what you said. Putting a what on what?
Base on the moon. What do you think about?
Oh, my bad. Who said that? About, like, we've been talking about that for a while. What are you talking about? Like, what's the story?
Well, I just feel like it's probably not a smart thing to change the mass of something that affects the Earth. So,
Oh, that's a good point.
because it's not if it's one base, it's going to be every country wants a base. Then they're all going to expand. I would imagine that would play a big. That would change some things for the tides and all that shit.
I never thought about that, but I have seen TV series and different things where there's bases and cities on the moon. And
Has anybody posed these questions?
I don't know.
I haven't heard it.
Because it does make sense that eventually it would affect the weight and the orbit of something.
Yeah.
What if you remove equal amounts of mass?
Well, that still would change some things too, because as of right now, we only see one face of the moon because the gravitational pull is grabbing at the heaviest side of the rock, and then you alter the weight and the shape and the distribution. It's going to make the moon start spinning or whatever.
Wobbling even. I never thought about that, but that's an interesting thought.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that like it is really important for our environment.
Oh, or to play devil's advocate, they say the moon is drifting further away from Earth year by year, so maybe that would correct that issue.
I still don't see what how you discounted if I build a base on the moon and while I'm building I'm like digging, I'm like taking bits of it off.
But okay, where are you going to put it? Whatever you take off, what are you going to haul it back somewhere?
I would first of all, there's probably things on the moon that would be valuable, like maybe minerals that you could take off. But then other than that, if it's just straight rock, you could launch it in the sun if you wanted to, or you could use it to like as part of a base that's like orbiting the moon, like
How are you going to launch?
Let's say they find something extremely valuable on the moon, like underneath the surface. You think the greed is going to stop them from, or the greed is going to be, isn't going to be, well, I don't know what the fuck words I'm trying to say.
I see what you're saying. Like they might take too much or whatever in that case, but you'd also have a lot of things being built there. And to your question, Mess, the whole point of them building a base on the moon is that they can use a like railgun system to be able to launch things back to Earth. Like say they could put a manufacturing base on the moon that's doing like all robotic manufacturing, or like a database or like anything that needs to be in cold and low gravity like machinery.
Infrastructure now. You're not just talking about a base at this point. You're talking about infrastructure.
Yeah. But to your point about how much mass, like I don't think it would just be like, oh, 1 penny. Like we've put mass on the moon and we don't see like giant changes. Like but it would have to be like maybe quite a bit before it would matter.
Yeah.
I bet it would have to go, to a great extent before that, and then at that point we might be able to have some other. But to the Mess's point, if it's moving further away, it could help keep it stable.
Heavier and bring it back to Earth.
I mean, the moon does have water on it, so we would end up using that for different things, and so it would lower the. You can use it for fuel.
No other moon follows the orbit where it only shows one face to the planet. There's no other moon that does that.
You mean no other moon in this solar system?
In our solar system.
It might have to do with the Goldilocks zone.
It's improbable for that to happen.
It's because the moon was brought here by aliens to stabilize our planet to make it happen.
Yeah. By the moon source.
The moon is just a giant magnet to pull towards Earth's magnetism. And yeah, that's it. I'm just making shit up now.
Hey, I think that's a good theory.
I've heard people talk about octopus as if like they think they might be alien.
Yeah.
Us, of course, and then mushrooms also. They think mushrooms
Yeah.
might have come from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Well, if you believe The Simpsons, it's octopuses. Because all those aliens look like octopuses. They got like tentacles for arms and
Don't octopus, like, they don't share the same style of DNA with any other thing on the planet?
Yeah, there's something about them. I don't know what it is, but that might be
I
it.
know they're
It's
very
like
fucking
different.
intelligent.
They have a separate brain for each one of their tentacles. What did you just say, man?
I know they're very fucking intelligent.
Yeah.
Cat, what's up? You missed your game today. Are you going to be able to play again soon?
Each one of the octopus tentacles had its own brain. It could be chopped off and it can still feel around and react, like, for a little bit.
Oh shit.
And
I don't know
just-
if that's true. That might be an old wives' tale. Like Earthworm has 8 hearts or whatever. Like people used to say you could cut an earthworm up into like 8 pieces and it'll grow back and survive as 8 different worms.
But I tried it. They didn't.
420 in less than a minute, probably 10 seconds or something.
Get them later, buddy.
40 seconds. I think.
Later is the not.
Yeah, this is yeah. When the
Yeah.
timer for the live gets to 30 seconds, I think is when it is.
Started.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole! It's 420!
Fire in the hole.
That's all right, Cat. I hope you get it figured out because that does sound like a lot of crap.
Y'all ready to get the fuck up out of here?
Sounds like
Mess.
a plan to me.
Mess, you like renting? You ever had a renting experience that you'd want to talk about?
Well, prostitutes, let's admit it. You don't buy them, you just rent them.
Okay, let's say we go beyond the prostitutes. You think you might have any other? Actually, if you have any stories of prostitutes, we could definitely use those on PITV for sure. I feel like that would be that would work out
I
nicely.
can't get on Rumble. I tried last link and it does the same shit it used to do.
When did you say? Last week? Okay, well, I won't worry
Yeah,
about it.
last time you sent me a link, I think it was about a week or so ago.
Oh, bro, I think that's been a little while. They've changed it so
No,
lot
it was
since
like
then.
a week or so ago, or I thought you sent it to me. It might have been Bean, but
Oh, I see. Yeah, maybe. That's
I
okay.
thought it was you that sent it to me.
Not a problem. Later, boys.
So, fire motherfucking hole. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Fire and hole.
Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420 fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's